Alright everybody, welcome back. That was an exciting run, the NGA. But yeah, not a ship I like very much. The whole ship revolves around pivoting away from everything it's doing early on. And I'm just not a huge drone control fan, but pretty good though. Did get the win. I think that's like 3 or 4 in a row, so that's pretty good. So here we go. We're going to random a ship in 3, 2, 1, and random. We got the Mantis A. I'm a big fan of this ship. This is sort of generally speaking, most players are going to run across this ship first as their first introduction to boarding. I think it's actually kind of a difficult introduction to boarding. Um, Medbay boarding isn't easy, especially with a two-man teleporter. You do have to finesse your weapons early on, but the ship is really good. But I don't think it's super intuitive to a new player. But some of the things about this, the biggest problem for me with this ship is your weapons vent from here through your engines. You have to vent through your engines to put fires out in your weapons. So it's often a good idea to maybe have an NG in weapons. But it starts with 3 mantises and an NG. Small bomb, which is great for boarding support, a basic laser, so you can take Zoltan shields down, and you can kill auto scouts. And then Mantis pheromones to sell. That's a completely useless augment, and I believe it's either 25 or 30 scrap. So I'm excited about this one. I really do enjoy this ship. So we'll do something like that, and then as we get more crew, we'll shift Kriz maybe off to the second boarding team. We can go ahead and get our dodge, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. Plenty of missiles. Okay, we started with the slaver fight here. No sensors, so you're kind of jumping in blind. So getting a slug pilot might be something that could be helpful. Okay, that's a good fight. And I think what I'm going to try to do is time it to where when the small bomb goes off. Oh wow, my small bomb actually failed to go off. Okay, awesome. So we have... Okay, this is a tough choice. I think we actually probably go ahead and grab the NG. The Rockman could be good as a pilot though, and then shift him over to the boarding, like the second team boarding, in case we get a slug. We already have an NG. Does 2 NGs help us though? That's really good. I think I'm gonna grab the rock. Yeah, I think we'll make the rock the pilot. And then that way, the next crew we get, we'll probably shift that to the pilot. And then we'll have our 4-man boarding team. So that's a really good start. Alex took a beating. And I could put him in like this guy in like shields, but that's a lot of micromanagement that I'm honestly not super into. Just because it just takes him a while. And that'll get even slower when I sell Mantis pheromones. So I think we take the distress. If we get enough to maybe sell the pheromones, maybe we go to the store. But I think really with this ship, getting safe is super important. So we're probably just going to skip the store. Okay, so we do have a Zoltan shield and a Medbay. So this could be pretty rough. Of course, we take the shot directly to weapons. Yeah, I think we have to just take off on this one and get out of here. This is really not good. Can we get out in time? Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a scary ship. Took the weapons off immediately and then just was dead in the water. But we're recovered. We're okay. We're just gonna press on. I didn't want to go to that store, but I guess I was able to sell the Mantis pheromones to get the shield value, so I think we'll just keep on going. So we have another pirate. Literally the same exact ship as last time. I think we go ahead and get our other guy ready. Oh, don't get in there with that fire. I'm a little worried about my Mantis. Alright. So we're a little bit short of second shield. For repair, for the distress beacon, we have NG and we have rock and we have teleporter, so I definitely think this is worth going to. And I think this is going to be an augment, so maybe we'll get a good augment here. Oh, wow. Alright, now that's the best augment we could see. Sector 1 Zoltan Shield bypass. We can go ahead and get mostly safe if we need to adjust power. Man. Now that's a start. So I think from here we look for a weapon. The ship doesn't start with any drone parts, so that's not super helpful. He's got a defend, maybe a anti-personnel drone. Okay, he's got a repair drone. He can't hurt us, so I'm going to go ahead and we really don't even need any shields, but I'm going to go ahead and get these guys ready to come in, and then we'll just converge on shields. Alright, good stuff there. Got some fuel. So we got 3 nebulas, that'll be 8 jumps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we'll get like some crew out of here or something. You can also see if there's maybe another store up there. 6 fuel. definitely take that. Okay, so we have a Medbay and a missile. So I think we'll go into shields. Let's get a big dodge here. That's alright. Okay, we got that down. That's a really advantageous fight there, so we'll just stay here. And then we can go ahead and we can go into the Medbay where we know they're trying to repair. Oh, can I get through the Medbay? I believe I can. Alright, perfect. It's good to be back on a boarding ship. So with the bypass, that now makes Sultan sectors definitely something we can look at. Especially early on. Okay, we could lose crew. We did lose crew. We lost our rock for very little reward, but that's okay. And then I think we go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a risky run. I definitely wanted to try to get a weapon out of there. My shields are down for some reason. Get up. Okay, so this guy cannot hurt us. So I think we can go ahead and get them into position. We're just buying time, trying not to take a lot of damage. Alright, now we got everybody in. The NG's not on anybody one-on-one, which is great. We just burn them down. I think this may be a double reward as well. Yes, it is. So kind of a bummer that we did lose the crew. But I think we're okay. I asked for manually search, so it's definitely my fault. Okay, so this is a tricky fight. We can win. But we're gonna need to get this missile offline first. That's the #1 priority. It's just a Lido. Alright, so that's down. So now we gotta go after shields. If his shields are down and the solar flare hits, he'll take some hull damage. Oh, that's a big miss. Maybe it'll hit him straight in the shields though. Okay, and I think that since I don't have sensors, I think I'm just gonna vent everything. We really need to get this shield down so we can swap over to the basic laser and finish him off. Okay, that's good. We should be able to fire before this missile. I'm really hoping. I think we just keep our oxygen the way it is. Let's go ahead and just take that drone offline if we can, just to be safe. I would not be surprised to see the missile come online soon. But this solar flare might finish him off. Almost. Alright. So we can get out of here, we can get our medbay repaired, and we can see what's going on at the store. Nothing super great. You know, Clone Bay is maybe something to think about, but I think we're too early for that. I think we need to save for a weapon. We're doing good. We had the most important augment in the game for us. Yeah, I think we'll get crew. And the breach missile's just too slow. And really not an upgrade over the basic laser at all. I'd say the breach missile may be the worst missile weapon in the game. Lito's pretty bad, but at least it's fast. Yeah, I mean, just the pure numbers on that one. I think we'll take that. So we'll definitely go civilian. Oh, that is so much nebula, but I don't have. Maybe the Clone Bay was the right call. So we missed out on crew. Could have been anything, I guess. Okay, we'll definitely give them the fuel. Reactor upgrade, not that great. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of jumps out of this sector. Okay, so this is he can't hurt us. He is gonna board. Looks like he's going to engines, so we're just gonna burn this guy down. Perfect, and then I think we just go in, and he's probably just got an NG. We'll go ahead and go into weapons. Okay, it's an NG and a... I can't get out, so I have to really hope my Mantis doesn't die here. Oh my god, he died. So you gotta be careful boarding into doors. So now we're down 2 crew. Alright. So probably should have small bombed him first. This guy can't hurt us, obviously with the missile, but once we get it down, oh, that's frustrating. I think we go ahead and grab a little health. Okay, the rock is really slow. Okay, so better there. Sort of a mixed bag of a start. No, we do need a weapon. 2 stores sort of at the very end. So 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or we could go get the ship fight, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go ahead and get this guaranteed ship fight. Missile supplies are running somewhat low. This guy can't hurt us, but we're gonna have to use some missiles for sure. Hopefully we can land them. Okay, I think we definitely hit piloting. Oh no. So I think we do have to swap back to shield now. Probably one more shot. Okay, perfect. It probably will go back to orange pretty soon though. Really want to try to conserve missiles at this point, only having 7. We have used quite a few. And we did trade a couple away as well for fuel. Alright, so not too bad there. I don't think this is a double reward. I don't think I saw anything that would suggest that, but we'll see. No. Definitely not going to give up that for reactor. I don't need any reactor right now. Alright, so we gotta get there in 4. It'd be nice to pick up an item or something here. Oh, there we go, flak 2. Okay, so I think we definitely grabbed the heavy laser. No crew. So I'm thinking we probably go ahead and sell the flak. I just don't see us using the flak too. And we'll go ahead and get a weapon power. And then that way we can run heavy laser and basic laser together. So that's going to be pretty strong. And we can flex into the small bomb if we want to. And now we have enough for the next store. So yeah, that was pretty good. Alright, got a few missiles back. So Zoltan or Civilian. You know, I think with the bypass, honestly, although that could have some scary fights, that could have, I think we go Civilian. Do think it's safer. Just gonna talk myself out of that for sure. Plus the nebulas are better. Okay, he does have 2 shields, and we were boarded in oxygen, which is fine. He has a clone bay. Just a 1 damage missile. Oh, that's not good. Oh man, I'm getting bludgeoned. I have to get this bomb offline. Okay, well, he's actually out of missiles, but he can still hurt me. Here we are again, in the red. Where are you going? The question is, do I even hang in here? Okay, well, we got some crew, so that's good. But man, we took a beating. So here we are again, behind the 8 ball and repairs. And I think what we do is we go human and piloting. Weapons are just targeted every time, so it's critical to get them back online. This guy can just hurt us so bad, and he's got a clone bay. Okay, we are safe now. Oh, and it's not even offline. Okay, to get a couple missiles back. But I feel like we're on the knife's edge here. Okay, got a store and a distress beacon, so we'll go to distress first. We could die from the shield the ship event, so if we get that, we're actually going to avoid it. And just an absolutely horrifying sight. Okay, big hit to weapons. Burst laser 3s, that's two really high value items we've gotten. Huge. So we should be able to easily stabilize at the store. And we'll have lots of scrap. I think that's 47 scrap, so that's 194. So not really a whole lot of stuff. We could get cloaking, or we could get Clone Bay. You know, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and swap to a Clone Bay. And we'll save for hacking. Because right now we don't have a very reliable way to deal with auto scouts, for example, with big giant missiles. Oh, he's totally getting this missile off. Please don't hit my Clone Bay. Go ahead and grab the teleporter. Just make sure you stay offline. I don't know, 13 scrap is worth 3 damage. Okay, so I think we can jump here, into the store, here, and then out. Definitely a scary weapon setup from this guy. He did get it off. Just dunked on by the flak. Alright, Mantis is down. Missile stockpiles are getting a little better, and we do have 7 drone parts, so hacking is definitely something we're going to want to hopefully get at the store. A better weapon would be good too. Like like a 2-shot or 3-shot laser to replace this basic laser would be pretty ideal. Another heavy laser. That would be pretty strong. Because then if we get something like a flak, then we could run flak, heavy, heavy, and that would be really good. Alternatively, halberd beam wouldn't be too bad, but I think that's not really synergizing with what we're doing. Is there another store? There might be, but I think I go ahead and buy the heavy. And I think I go ahead and get it online. And I guess we eschew the small bomb for now. I have no idea what attacked me, but we'll just have the NG tank it for a second. Okay. Not really sure what happened there. Something's auto-firing. As long as he stays far away from my clone bay, I think we're good. Big fire, big fire. Alright. Not perfect. For some reason I wasn't thinking about the second shield bubble. Just let him die over there. Yeah, definitely some sloppy play, but it's a good ship. You just don't want to give up two crew. Alright, so we gotta get there in 5, so 1, 2, 3, and then we can choose. Could be a store up there as well. We just make sure we get our jumps. If we don't get the store, we don't get the store. We are really needing hacking. Okay, and I think I actually hit the missile with my laser. Okay, awesome. So we're not safe. Of course, I got my teleporter offline. Oh wow, that's a big fire. Okay. Pretty useless, but definitely sell it. that's the store down there. I usually only do 5, but I think considering how much damage we're taking and the fact that we don't... Oh, that sucks. The fact that we don't have any kind of missile defense. Okay, well, we do have our bypass, but he does have a... Just have a Medbay. For some reason his doors aren't powered, which is really strange. Ion bomb, okay. And another flak too, holy crap. So now, like, Flak 2 actually starts to make sense with the heavies. I'm just wondering if the small bomb doesn't make, excuse me, make more sense than the heavy, than the basic laser. In a fight against the Zoltan shield ship, that's gonna bypass it, so we can go straight to the Medbay or straight to the weapons. And I think Mantis Homeworlds. Okay. So we could invest, and I think I'm going to second Clone Bay. That'll give us some protection as well, but now we can get the Kazakh quest, which will be a weapon and a free crew. I don't think I'm gonna do that. So we have to be really careful here because our Clone Bay that's not good. We gotta get these weapons offline. Okay, his weapons are offline. Let's get the O2 fixed. Oh no, we need to get teleporter fixed. These guys are in trouble. And now our Clone Bay is down. Okay, I think we definitely bring them back. It's always scary with Clone Bay boarding into a pulsar, but I think we're going to be okay here. Yeah, good reward. So obviously we're going to have to wait to refresh, because we can't get caught with the Clone Bay down or we'll probably lose the game. Hopefully we're jumping into a store. stress. Maybe it won't be anything too bad. Alright, perfect. Okay, so now I think we go ahead and get our refresh. The Kazakh is not looking great. We got 6 jumps. I think if we don't find a store soon, we may have to seriously think about getting that Flag 2 online. Alright, the gamble pays off because we got the Kazakh quest. And he is armed to the teeth. Well, actually, he can't even hurt me, I don't think. Not sure if that's a... No, those are definitely scary. I think those are dual lasers. Okay, so huge fire there. So we need to small bomb the Medbay. We'll jump in. Alright, so we're going to get Kazakh and we're going to get a quest for a weapon. So we're going to use our blue option, our advanced clone blade blue option. And we get 37 scrap Mantis pheromones and Kazakh. So that's pretty awesome. And we have a quest. So that quest is going to be for the weapon. So we are definitely back in business. I think we need to get refreshes on pretty much everybody except Kazakh, and then we got to figure out what we want to do with him. So he's fully trained in everything. So I think probably piloting. Alright, so we're definitely back in business here. I think what we'll do is we'll put Kazakh in piloting. We'll move Sophia to engines. And then we'll keep our NG on weapons. And then as we get more crew, we'll just use whatever extra crew we get to supplement the boarding. If we get another NG, we'll probably move the human to boarding. I want to try to keep Kazakh from having to get refreshed too much. So I'm not going to use him on offense. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and take the quest. I wasn't going to take it if I didn't find Kazakh, but now that we did, okay, we get a free reactor. And we get free borders for our troubles. I really have to find a way to be able to deal with enemy missiles, because that's really the problem right now. So I think I take the quest, try to get a weapon, and then maybe that'll be a store. Hopefully that's not the store. We will get a free weapon here. Another small bomb, okay. Okay, we do have the store though. So we gotta get fuel. Alright, we got hacking, so we'll go ahead and grab hacking. We're gonna go ahead and grab the fuel. Just game is begging me to take a halberd beam. We're going to go ahead and sell that. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell the extra small bomb. What sector is this? This is the end of 4. So I think we go ahead and we grab our second hack, because I'd definitely like to get that second hack up early. Now burst laser 1's interesting. But is it more interesting than flak 2 for 1 more power? And I can pretty much get that flak 2 on. And then that's our in-game weapon setup. And it's not like we have a ton of bombs anyway. Alright, so that's... Oh, and I totally overbought weapon power. It's a comedy of errors. But that's okay. I mean, that's actually a value point, so that'll keep everything online. But that was a bit pricey. Okay, we got Vulcan. I don't think I'm gonna use a drone part. I think I'm just gonna aim everything at weapons. Gotta get my guy in position though. Okay, and Clone Bay is actually down, so I need to get on that Clone Bay. I need to get on that Clone Bay now. Alright. Didn't get it healed. Just, that's pretty insane. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Why would we not take 2 damage and a fire to shields? We're definitely going NG. We have an NG. So we'll have some blue options. I hate that I overbought that though. Because I don't even think I really even... I think this is it. So that was definitely 75 scrap I'd rather have back, but... At the end of the day, I guess it's a value point. I saw the 3 in the flak and I hit it 3 times and I didn't think about it, that fact that I already had something in that slot for 1 power. But you know what? We have a great weapon setup. We have 2 systems. So now we're just looking for cloaking, possibly mind control. I definitely think we're going to hack here. And actually, I am going to not take Kazak back there. One thing I will say is the flak is pretty slow. Absolutely devastating. He's trying to get to his teleporter. Okay, I think we just jump on him. Even if it kills us. Yeah, double reward. We'll just let them burn. We'll We'll go ahead and refresh the human. We'll go ahead and refresh the NG as well. Alright, so I think we either need to work on third shielder or cloaking. Now we have 3 sectors to find it, possibly sector A, but I think my general rule is if I don't find cloaking by what I feel like is the last door in sector 7, I'm going to take whatever system it has. Because it's better than not having any, or it's having like drone control is better than not having another system. This thing could really hurt us. Okay, and it did. Okay, they're gonna have to just get the teleporter online by themselves. So I think we wait to go in. We're gonna have to just, oh my goodness. Well, maybe the hacking will come back around. Oh, just a second late. Oh my god. Okay, looks like he's in his Medbay. Alright, we got some crew. We took a lot of damage there though. So with him being a decent pilot, I think I'm going to move Kazak to engines. And then we'll have this human be our third boarder. We don't have anything to sell. Or anything I'm willing to sell at least. We definitely need to find a store because that's just that we can't keep taking 2 damage missiles repeatedly. Okay, we got the store. Okay, I think we take cloaking and just get as many repairs as possible. This is an NG sector, so we could get another store. But I think cloaking really helps us not take damage from this point on. I almost hacked the doors. Alright, NG's dead. there too. I think we go ahead and grab a power. Alright, well, a good start. I think... Yeah, I think shield bubble is going to be the next priority. Maybe getting repair. Okay, I keep forgetting to save positions. Okay, so we're going to save these positions. Get some crew. Or a chain burst laser. That's definitely 6. One, 2, 3. So I think we have to go 1, 2, 3. So I think we didn't plan this very well. Lose a jump. I don't think that's super necessary. Could have got me to 10 or 15 missiles, which would have been good. Oxygen is out, which could be a problem. We'll go ahead and move Kazak in. Hopefully he won't take too much damage. And of course the NG takes the stun bomb. Wow. Okay, so I think we try to avoid killing Kazak. So I think we go ahead and at least grab our shield value. Could be a store down there, but we do have some stuff to sell, but I would like to get that online as soon as possible. Really lamenting that 75 scrap I spent on that value point on accident. Okay, so we've got a Zoltan shield, but we do have a bypass, so we can go ahead and That was a huge mistake on my part. Okay, his weapons are on fire. Question is, do we have a store here? We do not. And this is only Sector 5, so it's pretty good. We've still got plenty of time. Our weapon setup is pretty much in-game ready. I'm not the biggest fan of the Flak 2 in the world. It is kind of slow, but the problem is I'm having trouble firing it quickly. Maybe I move Kazakh to weapons. Always like to see that event. It's a pretty scary ship. It is going to board us, but it doesn't have cloaking. But that's definitely a concerning ship. I think we're getting boarded by... Oh wow, okay, that's not what I expected. Alright, got a nice double reward. Kazakh is hanging on for dear life. And we got Zoltan Homeworlds. Okay, so now we have the ability to get Zoltan Shield, which would be really amazing. I definitely think we go to the store since we have, I think, 3 things to sell. So, Slug is interesting. That would give us mind control immunity for phase 3. Backup DNA bank is interesting, but I do have the value point in Clone Bay. We have 6 crew. I'm gonna buy the slug. Second boarding team's pretty crappy, but it is only Sector 6. I've already got my shield online. Maybe I go ahead and buy some power. Or overbuy power. I've been overbuying everything all day. And I think this is good. Okay, so we can't board since we have a Clone Bay. Okay, so the weapons are down. Of course. Okay, cloak is down. Missile is back up. It's just painful sometimes. Alright, pretty good. Decent reward. Okay, we got a store. We have 112 scrap. So what do we need from a store? What would benefit us? We really don't. I mean, maybe a pre-igniter, but I don't have enough for it. Backup battery. So I think backup battery is definitely something I want to look for. Nice little odd moon there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the drone is pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is bad. Okay, the drone's down. I think we just have to get our guys off and just blast this thing to the ground. Okay, we actually have a chance for a crew kill here. Awesome. But his thing is on fire and we need to get out of here, so we have to get this repaired. So we do not want this thing to burn up and then Clone Bay to go down. Alright. Super close. And our Clone Bay did go down. Okay, so we're going to grab the backup battery for sure. We'll grab a couple repairs. Hermes definitely seems decent, but I just don't think we make a lateral move on weapons. Yeah, that said, we could give up one of the heavy lasers and go with a second flak. I don't think we make lateral moves right now. I think we just keep doing what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and grab third hack. I'm going to go ahead and grab second cloak. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a dodge. And I think we'll just shore up our ship. We have the ability to get maybe Zoltan Shield or Envoy. Getting Envoy for weapons would be insane. So I think we just wait on the... Because we're going to force them into the Medbay so fast. We definitely don't want to take a hit from the... Alright, perfect. Everybody's trying to get out. Alright, good stuff there. So I don't think I take the distress. I think I try to maximize the chances of getting the Sultan Shield quest. So I think I'm going to just take these two. I don't think it's in a distress beacon. And all things considered, I think I'd honestly rather get Envoy. And put him in weapons. And then probably move... Well, we'll keep the slug where he is. So yeah, I think we go 1, 2, 3. That's not it. Oh, that's a lot of orders. Yeah, we didn't have anybody in piloting there. And we did lose Kazak's training, which is unfortunate. This is our last chance at Envoy or the Shield. So we don't get it, unfortunately. I think we just let him tank. That's pretty weak mind control. Nice double reward. Downside, no Zoltan Shield or Envoy, but we'll just keep going. Pirate Sector 8. So we definitely could use some more crew. There's a store. I'm unsure of why I would go to a store here. I mean, I guess pre-ignited flak would be really good. We'll check it out. So yeah, really nothing worth getting. I don't necessarily need more crew. I mean, I've got a second boarding crew. So I think we go ahead and just get our force shield. So another Zoltan shield with a Medbay. The big missile. Okay, so that's good. We'll keep him off of there. Hopefully I don't do too much damage here. Oh, double reward was denied. Free borders. It's funny seeing me run a Mantis away from enemies, but he needs 3 dodges to get back to max. Keep overbuying power, but that's fine. We'll need level 3 cloaking next. But this ship's pretty strong, I mean. We shouldn't have an issue with phase 1. I could jump that up to level 2, make it a little faster. Alright, it's another Mantis. Perfect. So we can take her to shields. West is way down there. Alright, more slavers. enough. So I gotta get there in 6. So we can do the quest if we wanted to. I don't know that it gives us anything super great that we don't already have, but okay, at least it doesn't have cloaking. Let's see what it hacks. It hacked the Medbay, or the clone bay, so I can't board. So I think we just take everything at the weapons initially. Let's go ahead and get our dodge ready. Our level 3 cloak is just so long. Alright, huge breach. And I'm wondering if that dash would fill dodges at those. Okay, so yeah, so Kazak just leveled. Okay, we really actually need to get that ion out of the way. And we need to get our shield bubble up. So I wonder if maybe I try to train some weapons here. It's a long way, it will take a while, but I can maybe at least get a little bit. Because Nim keys it. So Nim only needs one more for another 2% dodge. Okay, that's good. Alright, while I'm doing a little training, I'm going to step away briefly. I'm not going to train all the way probably, but I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. So I'm going to go run to the restroom, grab another drink, and then I'll return shortly. Alright, so I think it's time to move on from here. Although Alex is really getting some good weapon training. How many more does he need? He needs 36 more shots. I mean, that's like 3 minutes, so I don't think I'm going to do that. He's close. So I think we just go ahead and just finish this thing off. Okay, good scrap there. Alright, I think I just fight these guys off straight away. Okay. And MK only needs one more dodge for another 3%. Kazaka's good. I'm not a huge fan of Mantis and engines, but for right now, that's the best fit, obviously. Okay. Okay, so it is a trap. Ported right into our guys, which is great. That was pretty aggressive. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. If I find a store, then that becomes an even better deal. That could still be a store. As could that, and we could take a dive if it's a store as well. This ship's definitely in a position to now start taking dives. Oh, and there's the store, as predicted. Whole beam is interesting, but I don't think I really make any weapon purchases. Definitely do that. And we have arrived again to Sector 8. Base is a long way away. Okay, 89 scrap. We have slug immunity for piloting. It's kind of annoying. Huge breach. And we are going to need to dodge a fair bit here, but I think we should be close to 100% dodge. I think we'll be 102. Alright, well that takes care of that. Oh, and Nimki got the dodge that puts us at 45% when we're maxed out, so that's awesome. Okay. So I think we cut inside here, and that way we have flexibility to go there, because we can definitely meet him there prior to him going to the base. Pretty strong run though. Not the best played at times, but the ship is very good. There's another scary weapon setup. No, I definitely was too early on that. I think that's it. Denied the double reward as usual. Nah, I'm really just kidding. I feel like I do get a lot of double rewards. Okay, so yeah, that was a good call coming inside, because now we can go here and then we can jump straight into him. Maybe there's a store. Or I just go... I think we see if there's a store. And if not, we go 2 more engine power and we improve the battery. Okay, he did not get it down, which is awesome. Man, nobody's grateful for me saving them. Okay, so we will be jumping in straight into the flagship before it gets to the base, which is fine. I mean, we have a lot of scrap. I'm curious if I should go ahead and spend some of this scrap or try to save for a pre-igniter if there's a store at one of those 2 beacons. Alright, I think I go ahead and jump in. So it's not a great hack, honestly. This is we're having alright, well he's probably dead. That makes not having cloaking feel a bit better. They've got fires all over the place. Okay, so I may have did a little too much damage there. Alright, cool. Get that door closed. There we go. That's one thing I really like about boarding ships is this is pretty formulaic. I mean, I haven't even had the cloak, so like even if I didn't have a cloak, I could still... Oh, look at that. Could have gotten the Mantis down too. Alright, well, got all the crew down. Nice way to finish. Okay, so we can get another fight, but if we go ahead and do that, that's going to give us some major evasion. And then we got to think about how we want to spend the rest of the scrap. I guess level 3 teleporter. I don't think piloting's even really necessary. We can take one more fight for some score. Just in time. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. We can give ourselves a second value point. So weapons should not go down super easy. Alright, phase 2, I think we just... got cloaking. So did we hack the missiles? I kind of think we do, especially with the flak. Yeah, I think we hack missiles. Oh he still got one guy. That guy didn't die. And of course I missed the, yeah, I think with one guy still on board, I think we have to do, man, I keep messing this thing up. So I have taken a couple damage. Human's gonna die. We desperately need to get piloting up. Oh, but the long cloak is just so good. Okay, I think we bring these guys into... That's not good with him in there, but I think it's okay. Let's go ahead and just... And we gotta survive here as long as possible. We're probably gonna take some damage, maybe. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I think with boarding, hacking the missile to me makes more sense. As long as you can get the thing down relatively quickly. So we can get another ship fight for score. He is going to have one boarder. I guess I just miscalculated during phase 1, but it's not a huge deal. And actually, it's not that bad because the AI pilot won't be activated. Unless he just died there, which I don't think he did. I guess we can get doors to help with fires or something. We'll take another jump for some score. Alright, so we need to get the Medbay down. Oh, and this guy's got 5 shields too, which is super funny. The 5 shield slug ship. Okay. I don't know. This is going to be a pretty decent score, I think. Especially without having long-range scanners. Alright, so I think we just jump in. Alright. So he still has this one guy. Looks like. Could make things a little problematic here. Because he's just going to run over to the Medbay. Okay, he's still attacking shields. Okay, we will get the kill on him. Okay, let's head up to piloting. And then we'll send them into mind control. Alright, I think that's probably it. Alright, GG. Mantis A showing the power. Yeah, that's a pretty good score. A top Mantis A run. Just under 6,000. No long range scanners, but still 41 ships, 100 beacons, 2,137 scrap. So really awesome. Fun ship. I really enjoy playing it. Yeah, what's there to say? It's just getting through those early sectors with kind of your somewhat weak weapon setup, but it was fun. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.